Alright, welcome back to another video. Now before we get into the game, we're going to do our drawing for the 3 people who are going to compete with me in a viewer game. So there are 36 comments total. I'm just going to order the comments from newest to oldest and then generate 3 random numbers and then go through the comments and pick those comments, those people who commented, and message below. So if you're seeing this, you'll see it live. Otherwise, I'll comment under your comment to see if you won the drawing. So let's get into it. I'm going to pick 3 numbers. First number is 15. Second number is 27. Third number is 16. Alright, so comment 15, 16, and 27 will be playing me. Let's look on the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright, 15. So it looks like Nate Monson. I'm going to reply under you. Bram is 16. So I'll reply under you. And 27 is Michael London. So congrats Michael, Nate, and Bram Ronkus. Also congrats to Palladino. He was the one who won the $20 on Christmas. Thank you guys for your support, and I look forward to playing you guys. Finally, I got this new mic to record sound on, so I will be just recording the sound from now on. Let me know if you want me to go back to filming with my face as well, but I thought I'd try this out to get a little bit better sound quality because I know you guys have commented on that. So let me know what you think. I can always go back to how I originally do it. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hello and welcome to another game of Catan. Today we are in second position on this board, and looking at the board, it's a very low ore board, only the 2, 3, and 11. Decent amount of wheat, which is going to make that ore a little bit more valuable and the wheat a little bit less valuable. Now there's a lot of brick on the board, 8, 5, and the 4, and a lot of good brick wood pairings as well. So in first position, I think you take the 6, 5, 9 here, getting on the high amount of sheep and the wood and the brick, since I think you're going to end up going for road here. You could consider the 5, 8, 10, but once again, because there's so little ore, it might not be worth it here, and I doubt you're going to get the 3, 4, 11 on the way back, which is I think the only spot that really makes that spot worth it. You could also consider the 4, 8, 10 going to the 3-1 port. Okay, but black opts for the 8, 10, 3. So he's going to get on some ore here and a lot of sheep. Now I like the 6, 5, 9 here, but we definitely need a 3-1 port on the way back. I doubt we get on the sheep port here. Yeah, and it might be tough to actually get on a 3-1 port here, because I think the 3, 4, 8 gets taken, 4, 5, 10 gets taken, or 4, 8, 10. So this is kind of a tricky spot. We could also go for the 6, 3, 9 as our second settle, but still pretty risky here. Yeah, this is tough. You could go for the 4, 3, 11, but that's not enough production, I think, to really make it worth it. Now we could go for the 4, 8, 10 ourselves, going towards the sheep port. I think we might just do that actually, because the extra sheep doesn't help us a ton here. And I don't think we can guarantee ourselves a 3-1 port if we go on the 6, 5, 9, even though it's higher production. So I think we will go ahead and do this. Now as third position, it's kind of a tough board, to be completely honest. They could try going for the ore wheat sheep game with the 3, 11, 6 and then the 2, 6, 9. But I think that's probably more of a fourth position play. I don't know if you're going to be able to get both of those setups and both of those settlements in third position. Honestly, you could just take the 6, 5, 9 yourself and then maybe just pair that with the 11, 4, 9, but it's going to take a while to get to that 3-1 port. It's on the 12, so I don't like that a ton here. So this is kind of a difficult placement. I mean, honestly, I think maybe your best bet is going 6, 5, 9 and then banking on fourth position, not taking the 3, 6, 9 or any heavy wheat spot. But there's plenty of wheat outs, actually. You could take the 6, 5, 9 and then pair it with the 11, 9, 10. And I think that's enough wheat to make it worth your while. Problem is, I doubt there's going to be any real good ore spots open. So you'll be sitting on a lot of wheat. Okay, so red does opt for that 6-5-9 placement. I'm assuming he goes down. He could always jump on that 10-5. This could have been what we did, but once again, I don't know if we can guarantee ourselves a wheat placement, a good wheat placement on the way back. But I do like how heavy the production is. We also have more outs with the sheep port. I wouldn't mind getting on the 6-11-3 just so we have some ore. And then maybe even just going to the brick port, honestly. That way we can port our brick out for wheat and then get a little bit extra sheep to port out as well. But it really depends on what fourth position does, I think. Also, I doubt that setup's going to be open. Someone's probably going to take the 3-4-11. Most likely fourth position if I were to guess. I mean, fourth position could take 3-4-9, 6-3-11, and then he'll be on double ore, double sheep, double wheat, but it's still just not a ton of ore. And the port's not that good either. Okay, but white does go for the 6-3-9 here. Which means red's going to have to settle for the 9-10-11 most likely. Maybe the 9-4-11. Okay, so he's going to race red, it looks like, for the 10-5. I think that's decent. Now he's not going to be on any ore, but he's going to have that 3-1 port. Decent amount of production. He starts off with a free road. And this probably will leave us with the 3-11-6 here, which I do like to see because I think red takes the 9-10-11 here, so he can use the wheat port. But, I mean, the brick port could be useful too, with the 3-6-11 going up to the 4-11. If he does that, then I really don't like where we're at here, because the wheat really doesn't help us that much. I'd rather be on more sheep. Now we could also consider the 8-4 just so we can be on a lot more sheep and then a little bit more brick, but it's pretty low production. Yeah, I mean, I think red might just take the 3-11-6 here. The more I look at it, the more I think it could be more beneficial. Because the other thing is his settlements will be close enough together. Oh, but he doesn't. But I was thinking the settlements would be close enough together to make it worthwhile. So now I want to take the 3-6-11 for sure. But my concern is going up might not be really worth it for us. Because if we go up, I could see black taking the 4-11. Just because he's going to get on the 5 eventually. So he'll have something to pair with the 5 wood. He'll have the brick port to start off, and he'll have a little extra ore. I don't love the setup, but really I don't see another option for him. I guess he could take the 3-8, wheat and brick, but I think no matter how it shakes out, we're going to be in a tough spot. I don't think he takes the 5-2-10 here. Now he could take the 3-11-6 and go right, but that's pretty risky too, because we need the sheep port, and I don't really want to give black 4-3-11. I mean, I really don't want to give black the 4-3-11, so I think we have to go 3-11-6 here. But really, I could see black going for the 4-11. Is it worth risking it? I mean, what else would he take? He could take the 3-8, it's higher production. That's 7 pips instead of 5. Should we just risk it though? Well, we're definitely going to take the 3-11-6 here. I mean, it does make a lot of sense for him to take the 4-11. And it hurts us quite a bit, because I think we'll have a decent setup if we do get onto the brick port. But I kind of think it's worth the risk, because you could also take the 6-2 for the 3-1. We're just going to do it. This could be the wrong call. I could see him taking the 4-11. Oh, but he takes the 5-10. Okay, that's actually the best case scenario. That puts us in a much better position here. So he's actually saving that sheep port for us. And he's going to get on the wheat port, which will make him scary here. Now, he doesn't have any cards, so he's just going to rob whoever he thinks has the best position, which I think could be us, to be honest. I think we're in a pretty decent spot here. Our expansions are good, but he is fighting red. Okay, so he's probably going to rob from red then. He's fighting red for the 2-5-10 here, which pretty much just ruins red's game. Okay, so we have a brick. Let's see if anyone wants to trade for wheat. I'm not going to give 2 ore for it. Okay, red makes the trade. I would like to keep it, but I don't think we'll be able to. Let's see if anyone has wood they'd be willing to trade. I don't think anyone has wood in hand. So let's just go for the dev card. Red goes for the dev as well. Red also has a wood here. Honestly, because red has the wood, I think I might have to steal from him. And he has the least amount of cards. Oh, but we get the sheep. Let's see if he'll trade for it here. And I think we'll go to the sheep port first. I mean, the brick port actually helps a lot too. And we're not really fighting anyone for it. Yeah, and it's a lot more pips. I'm sure our 8 gets blocked quite a bit though. Yeah, let's go here. We can use the extra ore. Okay, I think we're going to get robbed here. Okay, but he steals from black. Okay, so he's just securing the 2, 5, 10 here. Okay, we do want our wood, so I think we'll go ahead and use the robber now. Black's in a decent position. Red's in a decent position. Honestly, red is going to look kind of good. So we'll put it back on here. We're also hurting everyone's brick. And red's on wood, so we'll rob from him again. And we do get the wood. I think we will take this actually. He'll need the brick and we need the settlement. So we look pretty strong right out the gate. We do need to get on some wheat though. Next mission is going to be to get on that sheep port. 3 to 1's not bad as well. I think we'll probably go for army though, since our placements are pretty far away from each other. We're on a decent amount of ore. Definitely a ton of sheep, so we just need to port our sheep and brick for the dev cards. Red already left. Red's still in this. He's most likely going to get road. I wouldn't have left this early. He's got decent setup or decent placements on the 2, 5, 10 and the 5, 8. More ore here. So I think it's time we block white now. I think they have plenty of wheat for us as well. Oh, but we get the sheep. I think we'll just 4 for 1 for the wheat here. We can be patient. Now we're definitely going to be a target. So I wouldn't mind getting the knight here. Yeah, we're going to go to the sheep port. That'll help us be a little bit more efficient. And then we'll go ahead. Well, first let's see if anyone will trade us the wheat. We're not doing bot trades. We'll just go ahead and get the knight. I'm afraid black might do the bot trades with the, or he might just not speak English. I'm not sure. I don't want to be rude. Maybe black uses the aggressive knight here. I don't think he does, though. Oh, he does. Okay, he puts it on the 8. That's not too bad for us. I think it's going to go on the 6. We could also consider blocking black here. Unless black goes for if black goes for another dev card, I think we do have to block black. Okay, but he doesn't. We're going to need the wheat from white, though. So we're going to steal from him again. And we get the wood, which also helps. Okay, we get the ore. It's not super helpful, but we know he needs the ore quite a bit. Now we are indefinitely going to get blocked here if a knight rolls. So I think you have to block the 8 for sure. Once again, we have to steal from white here. He just has the wheat. Let's see if we can get the sheep. I would do it for 2 cards here. This is pretty tempting because ore doesn't come around too often. And we're on plenty of sheep, so I think as a competitor, I'd probably take that trade. We are looking very dangerous, though. We are not going to give white the city. So I think white might just have to compete for road here. I mean, they're not on enough ore to compete with us for army. And we're already 2 ahead. But I think we're going to end up getting blocked a lot this game. So we'll have to be defensive. Obviously, want to get a city on the 3, 6, 11 and the 4, 8, 10 as quick as possible. Yeah, I think it's good that Blue's table talking here. We are in a really good spot. Okay, so we do have enough for another dev card, or we can get the city. I think we'll just go for the city here. Yeah, we look pretty good here. Now I think if we place on the 4, 8, 10, the 8 gets blocked. And if we place on the 4 or the 6, 3, 11, then the 6 gets blocked. So I think I'm going to go 4, 8, 10. Because we have another 4 there that can hit when the 8's blocked. Yeah, so they're going to block the 8 now. Hopefully the 6 will be open. See if he has the knight here. He does. Blocks the 8. I'm going to give him the city. Now we do have to be cognizant that they're going to fight us for army, so I think before going for the city on the 3, 6, 11, it's good to get another knight just to lock it in. Not going to give him the ore. This could give him the city. Okay, so he goes for another dev card. Black going for a dev card now as well. Unfortunately, I don't think any of our opponents will be trading us, so we will just have to place the road. Now the pacing here is really, really bad. Now red at 5 here as well, and he's going to get road most likely. So white and black are in a tough spot. Yeah, he already has road. He's at 7. I think we're still going to get blocked here. Most likely at the 6 now. Now we're going to have to spend the rest of our focus on army to make sure we have it locked in. Probably going to put it back on the 6. But does he rob from red now? No, he still robs from us. That could be a mistake. I think we're in a good spot though. But I don't know. I don't know if you use the aggressive knight there. We do get the mono, which is decent, but not ideal. We'll probably use it for the wheat. Can't afford to trade red here. He could be close to the city. So let's see if he has the knight here. He does, so he has army. Should make the opponent slightly less fearful of me here. Hopefully we get some 6s to roll out. Monoing the wood doesn't help us that much. Monoing the sheep, though, could be really useful. I think we'll go ahead and mono the wheat, because I think that hurts white here as well. And we need to get dev cards and make stuff happen. We just need to fight for army here. Wow, the road building. That is not super helpful. I mean, maybe we could try snagging road, but... So I don't know if we're going to be able to fight for... I don't know if we're going to be able to fight for army here. It might just be more efficient to build for it. So I think that's what we'll do here. Yeah, we will try to take road here. If we can. We'll need a 10 to hit, though. Okay, the 10 does not hit. So they block the 8, probably take the brick. Now we could still win with the 10. Opponents don't see it though. Okay, probably puts it back on the 6. And he does steal from red. So let's pray for a 10 here. Okay, an 8. Well, might as well try for it, right? Yeah, so he's going to try as best as he can to prevent us from getting it. We'll need some lucky 8s to roll out. Black could have the mono here. Could also have a VP though. Honestly, it could be more likely as the VP. Oh, but he just has the knight. Probably blocks the 8. Yeah, that's a good block here. I don't think any number gives us the win. Yeah, no number here gives us the win, unfortunately. I think black might just try to... Oh, he doesn't. I thought he'd try to block our road, but I guess not. We can always close it up around the 8, so we might as well go ahead and point to the right here. Now, I think he probably blocks the 10, which is definitely a good block here. Yeah, so we need 3 roads. It's going to be tough, especially with the 10 blocked. Yeah, and also the thing black could do is just put 2 roads back and cut us off so we can't extend any further. Yeah, I think red might have already won this. I think it was pretty, I don't know if it was very smart of black to trade red that. Yeah, that's tough. The pacing just wasn't right there. We just kept getting blocked. And yeah, this is just bad pacing. Our opponents really saw us as a threat, which we were. And we didn't focus on one win condition. I didn't expect road to be that win condition, and honestly the knights helped block for us, but there at the end it was just kind of difficult to lock it in. But yeah, 3s, a lot of 8s, a lot of 9s, a lot of 10s. I mean, I think maybe the only thing we could have done differently is instead of the city, just go for devs and just defend that, but I don't know. Probably the better call here because we were such a threat. Anyway, thanks for watching.